All right. Hello. I hope everybody's doing all right and having a good day. Now, this is an unboxing video. This is a follow up of a video that I've done um, a couple of months ago. It's a retro swap box, um, just group that we're in, we've started. I started off with the retro swap box. I send it off to the first person. That person sends it off to another. And every stop, somebody takes some stuff and puts some stuff back in. And hopefully keep it just retro stuff. Uh, this stuff might be stuff people don't want, or some duplicates or whatever. Um, Now, I originally was going to post the original a video of what was in the original box, but unfortunately, my son plays with my phone a lot and puts a lot of videos on my phone, and I run out of space, and inevitably that video got erased somehow. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to which each item that I get that's mine, that I made it back, I'll let you know and try to tell you a little story about it and why it ended up in the box. So the retro box was about 8 pounds when I sent it off, and it is 10 pounds. So definitely something has been added to this box. So first of all, let me thank everybody that participated in this. It's been fun, and I've been enjoying all the unboxing videos. I've linked the unboxing videos of those that have YouTube channels in the other the original video, and I'll try to do it on this one too. But let's get started. I'm going to open this up, and we'll see what's in here. This is going to be hard to do on camera, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this open off camera. Okay, one thing to note before I actually open this up: this is not the actual box that I sent off first. There's been a couple of changes to the box itself. First, it was replaced by a bigger box, and then it was replaced by a flat rate again. Large rate, flat rate, and that box actually was torn to shreds or something. It just didn't make it the entire trip. So I think this is the third box. I think it is. But anyway, I'm going to open this up. See what's inside. Alright, first of all, I see some manuals right there. Popeye. Actually, Popeye was one of my favorite games that I had for my Atari 2600. So this is actually pretty cool. This now can go along with my copy of Popeye for the 2600. Thank you very much, whoever put this in. Spider Fighter instruction manual. Very cool. I don't believe I have this one. Xavius. I actually believe I do have this instruction manual, but that's alright. A couple of copies never hurt anybody. Missile Command. Wow. Okay. Another Atari game in my collection. It's got an instruction manual. Another instruction manual for Atari 2600, Dig Dug. Atlantis, another great game for the Atari. This was always a hard game for me, but I always liked it, even though I stunk at it. Oh, the Atari catalog. I loved looking at these things. This one in the Activision, and there's a couple more that I used to look at all the games and wish that I could have every single one of them. Well, not every one of them, but the ones that I tended to think that I would enjoy. Alright, another instruction manual. Atari 2600 Frogger, I believe. Yeah. Another great game that I do have. So that completes that, except for the box. Nintendo DS. It says it works, but broken hinge. Now, the part of the group that we're a part of called Fix It Phil, a lot of us like to fix things, and maybe this one will get fixed, or maybe used for parts, but it works. And 10 dogs. Okay. All right. Ooh, River Raid instruction manual. This one actually, I am positive. I do not have the instruction manual for this, or at least I do now. Thank you. And television manual. Oh, cool. Now, I don't have this. And, you know, I didn't play the Intellivision much, but if you watch my previous video, you'd learn that my Grammy loved the Intellivision, especially Burger Time. Awesome. Pitfall, one of the classic video games of all time. One of my favorites. Instruction manual. Gotta have that. Alright, now this is something new. It's a Game Boy. Wonder if it works. Well, I'll have to test it out sometime and see if it works. That's awesome. Now, when I was growing up, I didn't have a Game Boy, but my cousins did. And he would play Tetris all the time. All the time. That's cool. I don't have an original Game Boy that's in the original condition. I have a Game Boy that I have did a mod on. It was like one of the ones that you get from Game Boy Wizard. I can't remember the name of it. Gosh. It's kind of late at night, and it's on the weekend, and my brain is officially shut down. Alright, thank you. Alright, an NES controller. Looks to be in good shape. You can always use a good controller. Let's see here. Oopsie. I gotta pause for just a second. Alright, so I'm back. What? What? A Game Boy Advance SP. Now, I do not know if this works. There's no notes to it. Wow. This was not in the last time, so the fellow that was just before me, I'm not going to name his name because he may not want his name shouted all over the YouTube universe, but wow, that's cool, dude. And I actually think he put in the Game Boy, too. Man. At least if these don't work, they're great for parts, but they look in pretty good shape, and they might actually work. So, we'll see. Let's see. This is a generic Super Nintendo controller. Cables actually look to be in good shape. A lot of times you'll find these generic controllers for the Super Nintendo or whoever. A lot of times the wires will be exposed here, and you know, this one actually looks to be in good shape. I might actually have a good controller here. Let's see here. This is a Nerf 2DS grip. Now, I don't actually have a 2DS. I have a 3DS, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but eventually I may have a 2DS because with my garage sailing, I often get good deals. So, I'll keep that in handy, just in case I get a 2DS. Looks like an extension cord. What is it for? Oh, this is... Oh, okay. That is a Game Boy Advance Game Color Link. One in. You know, like I said, I didn't have a Game Boy growing up, so I don't know much about them, but I'm pretty sure this is the link cable. Comment below if you know. I'll find out. N64 game, NBA Jam. Actually, played the heck out of NBA Jam on the Sega Genesis. I've actually not even played this one, so this is actually a new game to me. So, cool. And I haven't actually gotten anything yet that I've sent, but I know it's in here. I know there's stuff that I've sent that started out that's in here. Looks like an Xbox 360 earphone jack, headphone jack with a mic. I guess that's Xbox 360. Might be actually. Oh, that's actually Xbox One, I think. Okay. Let's see. Pocket keychain. I have no idea who this is, but that's cool. Mystery. Mystery to me. Oh, this is a cassette adapter. So this is what people used before they had CD players in their cars, before they have Bluetooth now. But if you had a CD player, like a Discman or something, and you didn't have a CD player in your... Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me, this is XM. Same basic concept, though. As far as I know. Same kind of jack. You plug that into your output of your player, in this case, an XM player, and you plug this into the cassette deck, and there you go. You can play your special XM player through your car stereo. Another Super Nintendo game. Oh, Super Mario World. Awesome. I used to play this all the time with my nephew. Awesome. I love cartridge games. John Elway's Quarterback. I've actually never played this before, so looks like I'm going to be playing it now. Thank you. It looks like a Nintendo DS wallet or something. I actually have a black Nintendo DS that this would actually go good with. Black on black. It's a little rough, but you know, sometimes that's actually a good thing. You know, like your blue jeans, they get worn out. That's when they're really, really good. I believe I know what this is. I've been watching it. Yep, John Tesh. John Tesh, The Endless Road. Yep, he's been on an endless road to this house. Contrary to popular belief in the group, I did not put this in. Let's see. Is that a calculator? Yep, it's a Casio calculator. See, back in the Stone Ages, this is what we used in math class. Alright. Another calculator. Another Casio calculator. Alright. Oh, it was bought at Goodwill. I'm having a hard time opening this up. Right. So here it is right here. Now this is the solar powered version. Okay. Alright, this is the Warlords. This is actually one that I sent. Too bad nobody needed it, wanted it, so it got back to me. You know, actually, I didn't play this growing up. I had never heard of it, and only when I got into retro YouTube gaming is when I heard of it, and I've played it since, and it's awesome. My 10-year-old son has actually played this. He's had a kick out of it. Let's see. Donkey Kong for the Intellivision. One of the worst ports of all time. I can't remember if I put this one in or not. Now the Donkey Kong will play in the Intellivision 1, but it won't play in the Intellivision 2. But if I did send this, this is actually a duplicate, and so is the Warlords. And this one, Donkey Kong for the 2600. I used to play this all the time, and I believe this is one of my duplicates that I sent in with the box. So I got that back. Pole position for the Atari 8-bit computer lines. Now, I love playing the Atari 8-bit computer lines. One quick thing about this is that I'm a computer programmer, and the thing that got me into computer programming was the Atari XE. And I actually didn't have a floppy drive, so everything that I created would just go away when I turned it off. But I still fell in love with programming, and Pole Position is actually a good game, and I'm going to look forward to playing this on my Atari 8-bit. Mr. Mister. Carrie is one of my favorite songs, or Kyrie, or however you say it, I don't know. But I sent this in with it. Actually, this I sort of cheated on because it was at a thrift store just before I was packing up the box, and I said, okay, well, this is cool, I'll send it on. Somebody might actually collect cassettes, but I guess not. Now this CD, I'm not going to, I've seen this in the here, I'm not going to show it on YouTube, but I don't know, this is like booty bass music or something. Somebody added it like a couple of boxes back, I'm not sure, but it's some music. But we'll keep that one in wraps to keep this video a G rating. Sword Quest, Earth Portal, another Atari 2600 game I put in here, and this is something that I had a duplicate of. In any Atari game I actually put in here, I had a duplicate of. So nobody wanted that one, but you know, it is what it is. Raiders of the Lost Ark, that was another one. This was actually one of my favorite Atari 2600 games. Another duplicate. I actually have the one that I think it says Raider of the Lost Ark. It's a misprint. That's one of my favorite things in my Atari collection, but it's not this one. But there you go. Another Intellivision game, Poker and Blackjack. This one I did not send. This is a new one. NFL football. Didn't send this one in, but you know what? This is actually a good game. I've actually played this one, but I actually had to play against. I think you can play against a computer. Hold on. ColecoVision Carnival. Okay. Combat. Everybody's got a combat. This is one of my duplicates that I sent in. Atlantis. Also, I got the manual along with the game. Or did I send this in? I can't remember. Mad Catz receiver. Looks like it's a receiver for a PS2 wireless controller. These are a bunch of DS games. I believe shoved a bunch of DS games and Game Boy Advance games in here when I was saying them off. I'm not going to go through each one of them. Oh, it's another Game Boy Advance or Game Boy SP cable. I gotta figure out what that is. If anybody knows what this is, just comment in below. Lord of the Rings Return of the King for the GameCube. I always love to get GameCube games I don't have. It's got the manual in it too. Thank you, whoever put that in. I'm going to try to play it sometime. Ooh, a PSP game. It's 7 Wonders of the Ancient World. What? Is this sealed? It's sealed too. Wow. Looks like a Columns Tetris clone or something. I'll have to play it. I don't know. Sometimes when you get these things that are old and it's still sealed, you kind of feel bad opening them. Donkey Kong for the ColecoVision. Larry Lofton. Okay. Oh, another PSP game. Super Collapse 3. Another puzzle game. Ooh. Looks kind of interesting. Alright. Genesis game. F-22. This is one that I do not have, or I did not have. This is one I sent. It's an iToy CD. Actually, I don't even know if I've got the accessory. Here's a VHS copy of Ghost. One cool thing about this is, I've seen in other videos, this is a McDonald's copy. Actually, I sent in a VHS copy of Top Gun. So, and I got back Ghost, which, great movies, great rebates. So, I traded Top Gun for Ghost. I don't know if I got the better end on that deal. I'm not too fond of romance movies, but it is what it is. I've got the Top Gun on DVD anyway, so. Another PlayStation 2 disc. It's an online gaming disc. Something I sent. I don't have anything to say about this. I've never used it. This is Superstars. This is something I put in. It's like a compilation disc of different mixes of hit songs. This was actually given to me, and I never really liked it. But nobody wanted it. What's this? Ooh. I was hoping this would get back to me. I kind of like these things. Or at least I always like the idea of it. It's a demo disc for the PlayStation. That's cool. I really like that. Ooh, look at all the games just falling over there by the side. That's cool. Let the holiday gameplay begin. Alright, holiday for me. It's like Christmas getting all this stuff. Alright. And Def Leppard Slang Deluxe Edition. I was actually hoping somebody would take this off my hands. I'm a huge Def Leppard fan. I love a lot of their stuff. This is Def Leppard Slang, the Deluxe Edition. Actually, I realized I had 2 copies of this Deluxe Edition. and I thought maybe somebody might want it. It's actually pretty cool. It's not one of their hit records or anything, but it's still nonetheless. Def Leppard's my favorite band of all time, and I've got all of their releases on CD, and this one I actually have twice, the deluxe edition. But anyway, if anybody wants to hear more about Def Leppard and my CD collection, just comment below, and I'll be glad to show you my collection. It's all nice and fancy and stuff. It's just stuff that I buy. Anyway, alright, Kit Kat. That's my cat. Now this has been fun. We're going to start up another round of this. I'm actually going to let somebody else be the first one to send off. It's actually, I tell you, it's a pretty sweet deal to get this back. I put a lot of stuff in, and a lot of stuff is gone. Some stuff got back to me, but a lot of this stuff is just stuff that people added to this box. It's pretty cool. I've got a few favorite things that's in the box that I got. Where to begin? Actually, this is a pretty good item here. Stuff that I didn't have. To tell you the truth, these PSP games, I'm actually glad to get these. I have a PSP, and you know, I like puzzle games, and I'm excited to play this NBA Jam. It's one of my favorite items, the Atari 8-bit computer pole position. I love the 8-bit computer from Atari. You know, the Super Mario World's a pretty good item. It'll have to be a backup copy, you know. And I want to thank everybody again. And if you're still with me, thank you a lot for watching all this. And keep tuned in, because we're going to be doing more of these. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. And like, subscribe, comment, and talk to you later.